One of the really surprising things about cow's milk is that it's linked to prostate cancer. I never would have guessed that a few years ago, but Harvard researchers and many other research teams have looked at what are the diets of people who end up developing cancer, and the food that jumps out more than any other is cow's milk, including low-fat milk. It's not the fat necessarily. It's something to do with how the milk affects the hormones in a man's body. And the increased risk is somewhere between about 30 to 60% for a man who drinks milk every day compared to a man who says, no thanks, I'm not having it at all. Milk for kids, it's actually the biggest source of saturated fat. That's bad fat. That's the kind that's linked to cardiovascular disease and other problems. Milk is the biggest source of it in a child's diet. Now, a lot of pediatricians will say, well, okay, you don't need to give them whole milk, give them non-fat milk. Well, at that point, if you look at what's in it, the number one nutrient is sugar. It's lactose sugar, for which there is no nutritional need whatsoever. There are lots of other problems with milk drinking as well. When you look at migraines, arthritis, digestive problems, the number one food that's a contributor to all of those is cow's milk. And so many kids who are up right close to the mirror looking at that new pimple that came in, if they realized that milk also happens to be the number one cause of acne lesions in research studies, you'd have a whole bunch of kids throwing their milk out probably overnight.